Um, I didn't see any video responses on this video, so I figured I would make one for everybody. Um, I honestly appreciate all of the nice comments that are going on his music video pages. I think that's really sweet because I think he would look at the MySpace pages and see that you guys were writing really cool things, and then he would be really, really happy. Sorry, I had to yawn. Um, I also think that if he could look at them, then I think he'd be really happy about the people that are saying those really nice things about him because I think that's really sweet. I think that it's really cool that someone would be willing to go on the internet and put comments on there. I think that's really cool. And I'm honestly sorry for everybody who knew Michael Jackson and everybody who was in his family, his sister, his brothers, his sisters and brothers. I don't know how many sisters he has. I feel bad for his whole family because a death in a family, especially when it's a young death, is really hard to have to deal with. And it's really hard no matter how old they are, but it's even harder when it's a young death. And I think his mom is still alive, but I'm not sure. And if she is, she's probably angry because her son is dead. I don't know a single mother, unless she killed her kids, who wasn't sad or upset or disappointed that her child was dead. So I feel bad for his family. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Um, Mostly I feel bad for his children because Prince Michael the second or the third, sorry I forgot, will have to grow up without a dad, and that makes me really, really sad because I hate it when I find out that kids are gonna have to grow up without parents because I grew up without a dad, and it was very rough on me growing up without a dad because my brother had to try to be my dad for me because I didn't have one, and it didn't work out so well because he used his parenting skills and acted like I was his child, and it didn't work out so bad. Now Michael Jackson's kids have to do the same thing, so it's gonna be rough on them. And I just watching the news last night and how many people were showing up to his house. I think he had a lot of supporters. I think he had a ton of supporters because there were people showing up by the busloads of people um showing up at his house last night, and it was amazing. And he's still on the news, obviously. I'm watching the Today Show and they're still talking about him. They're going to be talking about him on Larry King Live, Lou Dobbs. They're going to be talking about him a lot for the next couple of days. So please try not to do like I did when I first found out he died. I started bawling like a little baby because I was one of his biggest fans, even though I was like 5 when I first heard his first video, and I'm 14 now. Or 15, excuse me, my bad. I forgot my own age. I'm stupid. But, um, I was one of MJ's biggest fans, and to find out that he was dead really struck a stake through my heart. It made me sad. Because I can remember hearing stories about Michael Jackson when I was a little kid and seeing almost every music video he had made. But I hope that people are mourning Michael. Well, not hope that they're mourning him. I hope that people are celebrating his life because, like I told my best friend yesterday, people are not. He would not want to be mourned if he could see what people were doing since he died. He would not want to be mourned like everybody's crying and they're oh so sad and all this. He was a party kind of person and he would want to be celebrated. He would want to be honored with like a party or something. He wouldn't want to be mourned with all these candles and all the depression. He would rather be celebrated. But I'm glad that people are taking their own way way with the news, and I'm really glad that people were able to go out yesterday by his house and by the Apollo Theater and dance and sing and just be happy that um their favorite celebrity. Michael Jackson was sick for a long time. He had a skin disease called I can't pronounce it. But he had a very bad skin disease that was killing him, or at least that's what I read on the internet. Um, so I think it sucks that he's dead, but I think it's better than him being in pain all the time. So, Michael, you will be missed and you will be mourned. And if you can hear anything anybody is saying, just tell them to go fuck themselves.